Hello, my name is Brianna Castro, and today I will be taking you through an overview of my family literacy backpack. For my family literacy backpack, I decided to do a Thanksgiving theme since we're in November now, and that was when the project was due. In my backpack, I included 3 books, 2 fiction, 1 nonfiction, and 3 separate activities that I put together in little Ziploc baggies. I also included an artifact and a journal. My literacy backpack artifact was this stuffed animal turkey. I thought it would be kind of fun for the kids to take turns holding the turkey as they read the stories. Alright, let's go to the first book. My first book was 10 Fat Turkeys by Tony Johnston. It is a fiction book and it helps children with counting and also could have a musical aspect to it. In this presentation, I included the link to the book read aloud, which is here on YouTube. In my Activity 1 Ziploc baggie, I included these little turkeys which were about the size of my hand that were numbered 1 to 20, and I included these instructions. Activity 1, Counting Turkeys. Used with book 10 Fat Turkeys by Tony Johnston. Have your child use the counting turkeys that are numbered 1 through 20 to practice counting up to 20 and back down from 20, both forwards and backwards and starting at random numbers between 1 and 20. Also have them use the turkeys to work on the addition and subtraction. I also included on the little instruction sheet some common core standards that this activity helps the family's children meet, such as count forward beginning from a given number within the known sequence, or relate counting to addition and subtraction. Now on to my second book, The Night Before Christmas by Tammy Lyon. This book talks about family coming together and gives a glimpse at tradition and thankfulness. It is also kind of a play on The Night Before Christmas. I also included in this presentation the link to the read aloud version on YouTube. For my second activity, I packed a Ziploc baggie full of all of the supplies needed to make thankful turkey paper bag books, which included the printed forms that you see at the bottom, the leaves and the eyes, the beak, and everything for the children to color, write, and draw on. So my activity 2 instructions were used with the book The Night Before Thanksgiving by Natasha Wing. Get the whole family involved with these thankful turkey books. Each paper bag book will be made with 2 alternating lunch sacks stapled together. The 2 lunch sacks openings will be used for the thankful list. I included steps 1 through 6 with detailed instructions on how to put their books together. And then in the end of this activity, I asked that in addition to creating the book, take time to talk with your child about your family traditions. Write down 1 or 2 of your family's Thanksgiving traditions to share with other families in the Literacy Backpack Journal. So here are some pictures of the kids from the family that had my backpack as they make their turkeys. As you notice to the bottom right hand corner that there's 3 turkey books. This family has 3 children, 2 that fit within my range, but I thought that maybe the older one might want to get involved since the rest of the family would be working on the backpack, so I made sure to pack enough supplies that all 3 children could get involved if wanted to. The boy picture to the left is in 1st grade and the little girl picture to the right is in kindergarten. Here is the family journal that I included in my backpack, and as you can see to the right of the screen, the family filled out their family traditions, the first being gathering with family and enjoy a feast, and the second being saying a prayer and letting everyone know what we are thankful for. My third and final book was Balloons Over Broadway, the true story of the puppeteer of the Macy's Day Parade. This was my nonfiction book that I included in my backpack, and I also included the link to the read aloud version on YouTube. And for this activity, I kind of did an activity that would allow for more individual creativity. I listed have your children create their own DIY Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon using one of the provided balloons. They will bring it into the classroom to share during show and tell. Don't be afraid to get creative. Again, I listed some Common Core standards that this activity met, and I included a few different colored balloons in a Ziploc baggie so that way the kids could choose the color of whatever they were making. Here's the pictures of the children with their Macy's Day balloons. We have Andrew here to the left who is in first grade. He decided to make an emoji balloon since he just saw the Emoji Movie. And we have Matthew in the middle. He is in middle school and he decided to make a monster balloon because right now he is going into a phase where everything scary is fun. And then we have Ava to the right who decided to make a tiger balloon. She wants to be a vet when she grows up and she loves animals. Now I will take some time to go through my partner feedback and my family feedback. So starting with my partner feedback, my partner strongly agreed that my activities and the theme of my backpack and the books I chose were good for my age and promoted family literacy. My partner's favorite activity that I created was activity 2, and their only critique slash thing to improve on for my backpack was to create kind of like a title page or like a label that helped my family know what my backpack was. And as you can see in this picture, I did that by making the family literacy backpack with a little turkey on it to slide in the front of my backpack. My partner also really liked that my backpack was clear because she felt it kind of gave the family a chance to peek inside to see what was in the backpack before they opened to it to dive in. Now I will go through my family feedback. The family thought that the theme was appropriate to the targeted age group. They strongly agreed that the books were connected to the theme and that they enjoyed the books. They agreed that each activity was relevant and interesting, and they strongly agreed that the journal was interesting, the theme and activities were relevant and fun, that they liked the family literacy backpack and felt like it would promote it, and that they were willing to find their own theme-related books and explore doing more activities. The family's favorite activity was number 2 because it allowed them to reflect on what the kids were thankful for, and it kind of gave them a chance to write their own story. The one critique they would have for the backpack is number 2. As beginner readers, maybe consider the font to allow the children to read it better. And then the only improvement they would recommend is for activity 3. The book had a lot of text in it and was a little more, heavy on the text. So they suggested that maybe doing a book that was a little less heavy on the text. But they really did enjoy the book and enjoyed the balloon activity. They said that everything was well put together and was easy to follow the instructions and that I did a great job. Thank you for taking time to watch this video and enjoy the overview of my backpack. And that brings this presentation to an end.